Welcome back. You tune into Market Fatafat, where we are taking you through all the stocks that are in focus today. And let's focus then on the paper industry. Now, what is the news flow here? Firstly, the government has imposed a minimum import price, or an MIP, on virgin multiple layer paper board, and this amendment this amends the import policy under Chapter 48. Now, to weigh in on the issue, we are now joined by A.S. Mehta, who's the President and Director of JK Paper, who's now joining us. Hello, Mr. Mehta. Thank you so much for joining us today. Mr. Mehta, firstly, what would be the impact of MIS made for the packaged papers?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. See, the impact of the MIP is like this, that the notified amount of the rate, which is 67,220 rupees, that means the import cannot take place at lower than this price. So when the import happens at 67,220 rupees, and the originating country, if that attracts a custom duty, then the custom duty will be over and above this. So, but the board coming from the ASEAN countries where the duty is zero, so there won't be any duty. But the board coming from any other country other than the ASEAN, there will be a duty on the packaging board coming to the country effective 22nd August 25. And this notification is valid up to or will be in enforcement up to 31st March 2026.
Okay, and sir, if you can tell us how will it impact pricing in the domestic industry because of this levy that has been announced, and also tell us about raw material pricing trends, especially with respect to pulp and paper prices in the domestic market.
Okay, see, it is very relevant because there was a very cheap the dumping at a dirt prices from China and Indonesia, and that was troubling the paper industry from last almost 12 months. So, in view of this notification or change in the import policy, there will be certainly a upward price correction in the domestic market. And so we will figure out the different category of the board, what will be the prices now. There will be price increase in a few days to come. So that's one. It will be favorable for the paper industry because we were suffering. As far as the raw material is concerned, in fact, last almost 15 to 18 months or 2 years now, we have been suffering for the raw material cost in the country for pulp manufacturing because the wood prices have gone up almost, it has gone up double compared to the wood cost which was 2 years back. So that is also troubling to the paper industry, but it is the wood availability, and the result of this higher prices is because the plantation was not done adequately during the COVID period. And now from last 2 or 3 years, the plantation is happening massive. Hopefully, in next 12 months' time, there will be some relief on the raw material cost to the paper industry. But the 12 months are the challenging period for the paper industry for the raw material availability. As far as the pulp prices are concerned, globally, the pulp prices have come down, now hovering at around $500 a ton. But since most paper companies in the country, we are integrated player. So, I mean, we are impacted much more from the wood cost rather than the pulp prices.
Right. So a couple of things there, sir. So the dumping from China perhaps will be taken care of with this, and it is basically the availability of wood now that you're watching out for. But besides that, how do you see the demand trends panning out, especially for the festive season, especially in terms of the packaging? How do you see the demand trends play out?
See, I would say that the India is one market where the demand is growing pretty okay. In fact, last year also we grew something around at 5.7% as the industry, and we expect that the industry will grow at something around 6% now also. And India is the only one market which is growing at that rate in all the segment. yes, writing and printing segment will grow at a slower pace. I mean, it may grow at something around 3%, but the packaging paper, the growth is likely to be something around 8% plus. So overall, the growth would be close to 6%. And the festive season, yes, the packaging, whether it is the brown boxes or whether it is the cartons, the growth normally the quarter, October to December quarter is considered to be a better quarter because whether it is Dashera, Diwali, New Year, Christmas, so and that should be a good quarter.
Saying that October to December quarter is a seasonally strong quarter for the company and that the growth outlook for the company continues to remain very positive. If you can tell us what are your capacity expansion plans over the next 4 to 5 years, and in what way are you looking to capitalize on the growth opportunity that is emerging for the industry?
See, I mean, we saw that the writing printing, the segment is growing at something around 2-3%. So what we have done, we acquired the Sirpur paper mill in the year 2018. We did all refurbishing and the modification. So that capacity has been added. So in fact, we are producing something around a lakh of 20,000 ton at Sirpur. But after doing some debottlenecking and other thing, I mean, I am expecting that we should be close to 1,40,000 ton at Sirpur. So additional 20,000 tons should come from Sirpur. That would provide us additional volume for writing printing capacity. Also at our other plant, whether it is the Odisha plant or our Gujarat plant, there also we are producing writing and printing paper. So some kind of improvement, 2 to 5% improvement we will do at these plant also on debottlenecking and improve our volume. But the major addition we did in the packaging board because we added a new machine which is close to 2 lakh ton paper board machine, and now we are fully using at 100% of its capacity, and this segment is likely to grow at something around 8%, and we hope to further improve the productivity of this machine in the current year. And thereafter, I would say that the maybe next year or thereafter, we will decide on further expansion of the packaging board capacity, because that is one category where we expect that we will have to participate in the growth journey of industry of something around 8 to 9%. So we will take a call on that, the packaging board. But we are growing very well in our corrugation and the monocarton business because we are acquiring companies in the corrugation field, and today we are the India's #1 corrugation company, and we will do further acquisition. Last month itself we announced the Borka packaging acquisition. There also monocarton and the corrugation is there. So that's one area where we will grow pretty well.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Mehta, for joining us. And well, we are completely timed out on this edition of Market Fatafat Forum. And Rabinder, thank you so much for joining us and giving us all the buzzers. With that, it's a wrap on this edition.